Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Object 261. It's the Tier 10 Soviet SPG. It's located on the northeast spawn of Arctic region, otherwise known as Mannerheim Line, and this one is under the command of kosats13 of the F-Off clan. Well, based on the IS-7 hull, it's actually a related cousin to the Object 263. That's the 152mm armed TD version of the same Arty. Now, they actually considered three different versions to make the 261. The first version, Object 2611, was a 152mm in a closed casement. Second one, the 2612, had an open 152mm, which is basically the same. Oh, beautiful shot to start with. Hit two tanks with one shot. And it interrupted what I was saying, but no, the 2612 was an open version with the 152, which is basically the same as an Object 263, and it was the third version, which is the one you're actually looking at, which is a 2613 with a open 180mm main gun. And that was, I think, skill at the command. Okay, well, he's getting damaged. That the IS-4 took a shot. He was on fire already. 234 hit points of damage. Tried to get a shot there on the Jaeger, but the Jaeger pulled back just in time. Now, can we get a shot at this 277? Yes! 254. And we're getting some damage there, but I think he actually got rid of his stun very, very quickly. So we didn't see any stun assist. Now that Jaeger sitting there at the back, thinking I can snipe on the enemy. He's about to get another round onto him. Rounds out. Unfortunately, it fell just to one side, so we missed the Jaeger. This howitzer, 18cm howitzer, is capable of 800 alpha, 45mm pin, 9.5 meters on the burst radius, and between 11.5 and 29 seconds of stun. I can see now that he was actually using non-stun HE. That's why there was no stun. Trying to get the damage. Well, that time he did get damage, and he got 408 hit points off the Centurion Action 10. Trying to persuade that guy not to come through that pass. But he's got a partner, and it's a T-57 Heavy, and they've both made it through now. In fact, they're not the only ones. There's also a T-100 LT there as well. So we've got three enemy tanks coming towards our cap area from the left. And one of them takes a big hit, the 268 version 4, or Bobject. He picks up a hit for 315. Okay, so it's about to repel all borders, because it looks like these guys are going to try and make it into our cap area. They might have a bit of trouble doing that, though. An STB-1 and a Centurion Action 10 blocking their path. We've also got a Jaeger who's coming back to help the defense. Okay, we've got a T-100 LT. We can fire. Yes! Good hit. 453. He's continuing to use the no-stun HE, which has more damage, more alpha. 1000 alpha, 56mm of pen, 5 meters on the burst radius. The STB-1's gone down, but the Jaeger is almost in a position now to stop these guys coming around the corner. And I think that T-57 Heavy is about to find out he's in the wrong place. Instead, that T-100 LT takes another round, this time for 398. Centurion Action 10 relocating to get a better position. I think from here, and we've got an E4 as well to help us. We really just need somebody to spot for us. At the moment, those guys aren't being very helpful to us, because unless we see the target, we can't hit them. Okay, we've got enemy all the way down the other end of the map. Our guys are getting close. We can get a shot at the Panzerkampfer Sieben. We fire it in. He looked away after he shot, but I can understand why he had to. I must say, I don't like it when somebody looks away, because you miss out on what actually happened to the shell. It's very important knowledge. But that T57 is not moving up, and neither is that guy, the 268 version 4. Rounds out. Again, we saw that one. He did look to one side just as he fired, but we did see the round disappear without an explosion, so we know the 268 version 4 got hit. And you can see some of the marks on the vehicles showing that they have been hit by Arty, or at least they've been hit by HE rounds. There's the Panzerkampfwagen 7. We're going to hit on this guy. Rounds out. Here we go. And he did stay for that one. 260 hit points. I think we are getting close to getting spotted by this 268 version 4. He keeps looking in this direction. Oh, he just took a massive hit. I think it was the Jaeger who got him. And he's just suddenly dropped in health. So I think he's a one-shot now. We're looking over to the other side of the battlefield. CS63. He's poking around the corner and taking shots. He suddenly realised our STB-1's about to go around the corner. We put a round into him for 400. These guys are on their last legs now. The scores are even, but we seem to be taking them away on hit points. They're 2,000 down on hit points. Now it's just 1,000. Now, can we get a shot on this Leopard? We're loaded. He fires the round in, and yes, he gets more. 287. We are running short on ammo. Only 7 rounds left. There's the 268. We can take him out with 1 round, but we've got another 10 seconds to wait until we're loaded. Can he wait that long? I hope he does stay there, because I would really like to see him take out the Bobject. Okay, he's lined up. Rounds out. Yes, it's a kill shot. 199. It's his first kill of the game, kosats13. We're 1 down on the enemy at the moment. All our forces over on the west side of the map got wiped out. But the Centurion Action 10's just found a Leopard and wiped him out. And now we're taking on the other enemy tanks one by one. Unfortunately, that one landed too close to the ridge line. He's got 5 rounds left. They're all stun rounds. He's generated 4,000 hit points of damage from non-stun HE. That's a huge amount of damage for an Arty. But then, this is a tier 10 game with tier 10 tanks in it. T57 keeps popping up. He's almost tempting us to shoot. Rounds out. That's a hit. 366 right into the side of him. Now he's pulled back, so we're not going to get any stun assist off that. And the Leopard 1's just been seen, and it looks like he's trying to run for that corner, but he's actually turning around to come back again. Okay, we're almost loaded. He's trying to get shots on the Jaeger. Will we get a kill shot on this guy? You can see the enemy Arty's firing in. The Leopard's sitting there on that corner trying to get shots on the Jaeger. 1 by 1. We've got no shot ourselves. So we can't do anything about that guy. We can't see the T57 Heavy. The only tank we can see at the moment is the Leopard 1. And from our position, we can't get a shot on him. We'll change position slightly. This might give us the ability to get a shot into that corner. Oh, the Jaeger just nuked him, and now we're 1 up on the enemy. So now we've got to worry about the T57 Heavy, but we've got the Centurion Action 10 looking from this angle. So 3 left on each team. The Jaeger did get taken out. I think it was the enemy Arty. The enemy Arty in this game is the GWE-100. They've got the T57 Heavy, the autoloader, the CS63, the Polish tank, and now they've got the GWE-100. We've changed position. The Centurion is going to look ahead. The T110E4 is staying with us. Centurion Action 10 is going to have a quick look, see what he can see. I would expect one of the enemies still to be around that end of the map. The T-57 Heavy was probing, but if he knows he's not getting spotted from looking from the west, well, he based that one on the fallen tree. I didn't see any tracer. GWE 100's been spotted. He's on the south coast and he's being shot at by the Centurion. Can we get around him? We've only got a few seconds left to go. Oh, we've got a red line. We can't shoot. We're out of position. And unfortunately, the Centurion Action 10 goes down to the CS63. We had no shot. If we fired, it would have hit the mountain, and that would have been that. Okay, so we're going to be the eyes now. As far as we can tell, the enemy's coming from this direction. T110E4 is behind us and to our right. If the enemy comes in from in front of us, then he should know. 300 meters is the view range. We're nicely in the bush. No, I think he's decided he wants to get closer to get a quicker look at the enemy. Of course, knocking those trees down does actually tell the enemy where you are, but I'm not sure their Arty is actually looking, because if he did knock those trees down, the Arty would have seen it and responded to it. He didn't, so I don't think he can see us. Okay, we've gone into the bushes a lot closer. This should give the E4 some distance to get set up to get a hit. We should be able to get a shotgun into the enemy to slow them down as they approach the cap. And then the E4 can finish him off, whoever it is. All three enemy tanks are low on hit points. 171 hit points is all they've got. We've got 1,742, and 460 of that, 100% health, is with kosats13. And well, first one's been spotted, and it's the CS63. Not the GW. Okay, there he is. Can we take him off with one shell? Not yet. Both know they've been spotted. They've pulled back. 6 cents went off. The E4 can see the T-57 Heavy. E4's not responding. Here comes the CS63. We can probably take him out with one shot. Lined him up and... yep, he's gone. We did get spotted, but I don't think the GW can respond in time. He tries, but he couldn't respond in time, and all he's done is a bit of forestry work for us. Now we know where the T-57 Heavy is. We can go Arty hunting. He's got 2 rounds left. That's the 2-minute warning. The GW has to be somewhere in front of us, and he is! Hello! Oh! Well, he ram-killed him! He ram-killed him to death! It's too late to go capping. Now all we can do is support the E4 as he makes his play to kill the T-57 Heavy 4-shot autoloader. Okay, we're loaded now. He's going in from one direction, we're going in from the other. Looks like the Viz 55 down there got drowned by one of the enemy. You can see he's still got hit points even though he's down by the water's edge. Okay, are we going to fight? Oh, we found him! Oh my god, we've rolled! We got spotted and the enemy's behind us. Okay, so we got to back up. Try and get into position to get a shotgun, an aim shot. But the T110E4 takes the victory, and there's the game. He's won. Guns up and a salute. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for kosats13 of the F-Off clan in the Object 261. He managed to get a bruise medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 12. He got a Gauze medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And on top of that, he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. His win rate from the game was 7,100, which is Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at the team scores and see all the damage. We can see we have to scroll the page to see all the targets that he struck in that game. Let's have a look. Well, the highest damage in the game was actually the Leopard 1 on the enemy team. 5,197 hit points of damage went to him, but he didn't get 20% of the enemy hit pool, and that's why he didn't get the high caliber. We can see that Kosats got the second highest damage in the game, 5,065, and the third highest stat went to the Jaeger on our team, who got 3,865 hit points. When it came to kills, it was actually shared between Kosats, the 60 TP on his team, and the Leopard 1 on the enemy team. They all got 3 kills apiece. 2 kills went to the CS63 on the enemy team, the FV215B, the Centurion Action 10, and the E4 on his own team. And when it came to base XP, he's got that one as well. So he's got the top on 2 columns, got the second on the third. He got 988 base experience points, 844 went to the FV215B, and the same went to the STB1 on our own team. He fired all 20 rounds. The last shot he fired in salute was his last round in the magazine. He didn't need it because, of course, the E4 had done the business. 12 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations, but he did get 18 splashes. 5,065 hit points of damage, of which 4,928 were at more than 300 meters. So most of the damage at long range, but a few close ones. 13 enemy tanks were hit, but only 3 killed. So that means there was only 2 enemy tanks he didn't kill in that game. 401 hit points of damage done, or 401 hit points of damage assist, but no stun assist at all. And he did cause 1 stun. And I think that would have been the GWE-100. He missed the shot. He should normally have auto-aimed, and I think he did auto-aim onto the GWE-100, but he just went over a bump at the wrong moment, fired, the shell went over the top of him, and instead he rammed the guy to death because he was already very low on hit points at that moment anyway, and ramming into him actually took the enemy out just as much. And you've got to remember, the Object 261 is a heavy tank. It's based on a heavy tank. So's the GWE-100 for that matter. But the fact of the matter is that on this case, kosats13 had more health, and at that point, ramming into that GW when he was actually on the defensive, actually ended his game and got him the kill. On a premium count, he actually made a loss of 19,958 credits. But he did get 7 bombs, and he got 1,482 experience points to take away. Yes, the main cost was in the ammunition. He was using the non-stun HE most of the time, and only had a few rounds of the standard HE. He wasn't getting any stun assist out of it, you see. So that's why he was so low on there, but he was massively higher on this. But in order to make credits and make the difference up, you either have to use reserves to beef up the score here, or you have to use a few stun shells in the right moment to actually get some stun assists so you can beef up your scores a bit more. Otherwise, you're going to end up out of pocket at the end of the game. So a brilliant game there from kosats13. I thought for a second he'd blown it when he flipped over as he went up that wall and turned sideways and rolled. Especially when the sixth sense went off, and I thought, how the hell did he get spotted? I thought as well he was actually going to sit on his side at the last moment in the game, and then the T-57 would make a short work of him. But luckily, the T-57 was behind him. He must have been hiding in one of the bushes and not been spotted. But yes, he was behind us, and he must have waited for us to move away before he made his attempt. And it was too late because the E4 had him dead to rights. So a very exciting battle right to the last minute. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.